Hi, everybody. It's time to chew, and I have Pastor Tim with me. We are going to discuss something that I thought it's been watching videos and learning new things, and I thought it's so interesting. You know, in the Bible, it says that there was 22 sons of Issachar that knew the signs of the times. And as pastors, we need to know the signs of the times that we're living in right now. And it's interesting because I discovered that there's a statistic with the Generation Z.
Yes, Gen Zs.
Gen Z. And so what's the statistic?
Okay, so the statistic is they did some research and they found out that 30% of Gen Zs, which is between the ages of 15 and 26, 27 in there, don't know their identity. They have no idea, male, female.
They don't know if they are.
Yeah, they don't know. They can't. So
a male or a female.
In perspective, I mean, if you had a stadium of 100,000 people, 30,000 of them would not know, if they're male, female, or what they are, which is, for our generation, very strange.
So what generation are you? I know I'm a baby boomer, and I look like a baby.
Yes. I'm a Gen X.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a Gen X, and then my wife Amanda, she is just at the tail end of Gen X and just at the beginning of Millennial, and then we have a 16-year-old son, so he fits right into that Gen Z group. He's an anomaly, though. That boy knows who he is, and so it's.
So let's go to the root of why don't they know who they are? Why is there a generation that? I mean, right now the latest thing is trans, and trans means that literally you go from one thing to another. It's like transitioning. And so why is it that Gen Z does not know their identity? What are we experiencing here in this world?
You know what? As we go through, like, between my dad's generation, my generation going down, I know we've lost things. I mean, his generation, there was, male, female, there was it wasn't a debate or anything like that. That's just the way it was. My generation came along and, we started to accept it on a smaller scale, and with that acceptance, it kind of provided an opening. And then also we got into a generation as well where there's been a lot of just broken family homes. So, and not anything that had to do with the kid, it's just the way it was. So, I mean, you have, moms and dads that aren't married, divorced couples, just a history of stuff that, as kids have gone through, and since they don't have the proper home structure, it's hard for them to identify exactly what they are and who they are. Because then that structure's at home. That's, as parents, that's our job, is to make sure that we are raising our children godly way, the proper way.
So society has, when I grew up, the moms, basically all the moms stayed home.
Yeah.
They raised the kids, and the dad, he would work, but when he came home, he would be with the kids, and the dad would get involved with the kids.
Yes.
He would take them fishing.
Yeah, they do things.
Just simple thing like a fishing trip.
Well,
and so
there's that, and the interesting thing too is for your generation, didn't have the distractions that came into my generation, and now are really prevalent in the next generation. So there wasn't, like, when you got home, like on the farm, we had 3 channels. And, you know, so
TV channels.
TV channels, yes. So there wasn't like this distraction that we have now. So if we were going to do something, it was just, hey, let's go do this or go here and do that. We didn't have that constant in our media, in our social media, in our face. I said it came into my generation.
So from our generation, with a dad being home, taking them fishing, and not having distractions like iPhones, iPads, all of this stuff, to the next generation, your generation, where both the husband and wife
are working,
having to work,
Yeah.
and to provide, because society makes it that you got to keep up with the Joneses, and you got to, and things increased in wages, in prices. So then there had to become two wages coming into a household.
It's at a situation now, unfortunately, whereas you can't, like in the 50s, what was it? I can't remember what the exact numbers were, but the husband, she was at home, like the 50s. So the wife was at home, raising the kids. Dad worked, but they had a brand new car, a brand new house. They took vacations every year, put his kids through university, and it was just the dad working by himself. Wasn't an issue, and they had money left over. Changed a little bit in his generation, but it was still, you could do it. Coming to my generation, things have changed so much. Like, I would say probably 80-90% of the homes, the dad and the mom both have to work, and that's just to make, that's not even to be uppity up. It's just to make survive sometimes.
Okay, so my target is this, that Gen Z, they are where they are because of no father figure, number one.
Yes.
So in Edmonton Faith Nation, I've always seen myself as a father figure towards young people. We get people from other countries, and their families are at home, and so they have no father role that they need, that can help them, to show them that there is Jesus Christ. He's the one that can help them, can change their lives, direct their lives. And so this Gen Z, they literally, they may not even have a dad in their family. So they never go fishing. They don't go hunting. They don't do any manly things for guys. And so then, and with the women movement of pushing their agenda, it really gets them questioning who they are.
Well, and I don't necessarily think it's going to be doing manly things. What it comes down to is actually making a point of spending time with your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like for my son and I, I'll just go in his room, sit with him. Hey, what are you playing? He'll be playing Roblox. I don't understand Roblox at all. I have no clue what game. To me, it doesn't make sense. But I make a point of going in there, hanging out with him for a while. He plays this game. He'll explain things to me. We do a couple online gaming things, in the wintertime. And then, of course, like summertime comes, we do go fishing. We do go hunting and stuff like that. But, the important thing is it doesn't have to be like, quote unquote, manly, but it does have to be.
And that's true, because the fact, if I had girls, I would still take them out and we'd go gopher hunting. I would treat them, I would teach them on the safety of guns and all that kind of stuff. But the important thing is, like you said, there's a dad missing.
Yeah.
And without a dad involved in their lives, because what happens now is we're going to continue this talk next week. So tune in, praying for you, believing with you for good things to happen. Amen.
Amen.